What's up, everybody? My name is Blake, and welcome back to Everything Except Nothing. I've been absent from YouTube for a while, so let's get right back into it with another flashlight review. This is my S1R Baton by Olight. This flashlight is the newest flashlight in my personal arsenal of flashlights. It's definitely not the newest version from Olight, but it is newest for me. So this is my everyday carry flashlight. I have it with me every day. I also have the M2R Warrior, which is a bigger, more tactical style flashlight. I keep it in my vest at work, and it's got 1500 lumens, kind of a beast. But it's just not something that I want to carry every day. So this is it. This is my everyday carry flashlight. Now, it is replacing my Streamlight ProTac 1L-1AA. I did a review on this before. It's in the link here. Great flashlight. There's not a reason why I'm getting rid of it other than it's not rechargeable, and I like the flare of Olight. So, the S1R Baton. It is a tiny, tiny little flashlight. It is much smaller than I thought it was going to be when I purchased it. Now, I knew it was tiny, I knew it was small, but relative perspective, I didn't really know how small it was going to be. So, this is, it's always more difficult on a video to see exactly what size something is. I mean, I've seen them next to coins and I still didn't realize how small it was going to be. But perks from the how tiny it is and cons for how tiny it is. Let's go with the cons. The thing that I like least about how tiny it is the throat on the clip. Though the retention on this is fantastic, it has yet to fall all the way out, and I haven't lost the flashlight. Because the throat is so small, it tends to flip out of my pocket, and I have almost lost it many times. Now, on a deeper flashlight that'll accept like a AA battery, the clip throat is much longer and the flashlight is down in your pocket a little bit more, and so that is one thing that I dislike about how small this flashlight is. That being said, it is tiny, awesome, high lumen output, rechargeable, really cool looking flashlight. So getting to the things I like about it, the Olight S1R Baton is super, super lightweight, and I can barely feel it on my hat right now. So working in construction, I clip this thing on my hard hat, no problems. It doesn't fly off, it doesn't pull my hard hat down, it doesn't pull my hat down. Just really great weight for the application of clipping it onto something. The thing that drew me to Olight to begin with, watched some videos from Last Line of Defense. Mike over there put out some videos on Olight, and the magnetic charging is what brought me to this flashlight. I think that it is really cool tech. I don't know if it's, really all that new, but it's something that I hadn't seen before, so I had to pick one up. It is 65, purchased this light for 65 bucks on Amazon. Excuse me. If you guys want to pick one up, definitely click on the link below. It helps support the channel, and yeah, you can pick one up pretty quick and easy. So yeah, magnetic charging, USB, really, really cool. So there's a LED that blinks red while it's charging, and then blinks green when it's complete on the charging. Now, something that I have noticed between both of my Olight flashlights, and I don't know if it's a problem with the lights themselves or the chargers, but I don't think that I've once had the lights go green without bumping the tail cap. So what I'm saying is, when you start charging and it's showing red as it's charging, 5-6 hours later, it still shows red. I come back through and bump it a little bit, and then it goes green. So it's not automatically switching once it's done on the recharge. So that's kind of annoying, but it's not a deal breaker for me. It's still really cool. The other thing that kind of bugs me about the recharging on this flashlight is that it might just be something that I deal with personally, but I seem to short this thing out often. I used to have a wallet chain. I don't have that anymore. That was shorting them both lights out. That was an issue. I also have, I would find myself bumping against a lot of things at work that are metal. My tool bags, I have tools in my pocket, and it's always shorting it out. So in that regard, it's kind of a bummer. It's a trade-off, right? So I could probably put some kind of rubber boot on the back of this so that I don't short it out. However, I'll lose the quickness of the magnetic charger, as well as it won't be able to stick. It is magnetic in the back, so you can use it as like a, a work light. The M2R Warrior is big and heavy and does have a magnetic clicky tail cap, but when you're putting it in the horizontal position, it's pretty heavy and it wants to fall. So it's not great for, kind of shining a task light. Whereas this thing, because it's so light, you could stick it in any kind of configuration on any angle and it'll hold there and do what it needs to do. This isn't a spec video by any means. I'm not going to go through everything, but just to glance over it, there's the moonlight mode. I think it's 0.5 lumen, something like that. 15 days, they say it'll run in this mode, and then low, medium, high, and then turbo. And I actually just learned about turbo today. And I've had this flashlight for a month and a half. So I'm notorious for not reading instructions. Didn't read the instructions. I thought just clicking through, that was turbo mode, and come to find out this thing is much more bright than I thought it was. So perk, it's like having a new flashlight. Should have read the instructions, however. But yeah, I mean, there is definitely cons that I have, and I think most of them are personal. It's not something that, is faulty with the flashlight. When I do short it out, sometimes they don't work between the M2R and the S1R. But I just unthread the tail cap, thread it back on, and they seem to work fine. Unthread the tail cap to take the battery out, put it in a charger. I like that because I don't like messing with the O-rings for the IP waterproof ratings. And the side switch is very similar to the M2R Warrior. But yeah, all around a pretty great little flashlight. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please definitely leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, please click like. And as I am trying to ramp the channel back up, any subscription does help. So go ahead and click that subscription button if you liked this video. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.